Good morning. This is a tropical update for Monday, July 5th, 2010. I'm watching a few areas today in the tropics. Our main focus still is Invest 96L in the Western Caribbean. That's this system right here. We've seen overnight thunderstorms kind of collapse near it. It looked a little better organized yesterday. This is still due to, I believe, and this is what I talked about yesterday, was a little bit of northerly shear right in this area here, kind of getting involved in this system. Conditions aren't that conducive in the upper levels at the moment for development. The National Hurricane Center gives this about 40% chance. That's about right. I've been placing it at about 30 to 40%. We'll have to see as this does eventually move northwest and then west northwest into the Gulf of Mexico. Conditions could become a little more favorable for development. So we have to keep watching this system carefully. But again, this northerly shear might still play havoc on this system. It's going to be real close here, so we'll have to see what that does. A couple other little systems here. We have still, it's way up in the corner here, little Invest 95L. That's going to harmlessly move into Louisiana tonight, tomorrow. Don't expect anything out of that. I'm still watching this tropical wave interacting with our TUT here, our upper trough feature here, creating a lot of wind shear right in this region. This might, we still have to watch this. If it could get north of the islands here, maybe see some development in here down the road. That's something to watch for later on. Could develop. Still have a stationary front east here of the of Florida. Still could get some kind of low pressure development out here. Nothing right now at all, but still have to watch that. Just showing you the Gulf of Mexico water vapor imagery here. Again, our little 95L here Invest. No, this thing's getting choked off by dry air and everything else. This is never going to develop. Just wanted to show you we have a little upper level feature here. This could be deterring development a little bit for our Invest 96L here in the Western Caribbean. Maybe throwing a little bit of dry air involved into the circulation as well. So that's another something against it again, but again, just have to watch it. This upper level low should move away, and conditions could become a little more conducive in the Gulf of Mexico once this gets in here. So we have to watch this still very carefully. And a little close-up feature here of Invest 96L. Again, ill-defined center is probably located right about here. There is no center right now of this system. No low-level center at all. But if you wanted to put where it would be, it'd probably be right in this area here. And you could see not much convection, some convection blowing up here, a little lighter wind shear up in this region, a little bit of stronger wind shear out of the north and in the northeast area of the section of this system up in here. So again, if it could move this way, maybe get into better environment and maybe start finally developing once it gets past the Yucatan here in a few days. And here's some of the model runs for our Invest 96L. This is the Canadian model, the CMC. Brings, and this is probably one of the more vigorous models at the moment. The rest of the models have really downplayed Invest 96L as far as strength, as far as the 0Z runs go. So this is the Canadian model, bringing it to the Louisiana-Texas border by sometime on Wednesday. And you can see high pressure still anchored over the eastern U.S. here, and this high pressure actually is going to build stronger to the south as this week goes along. So this high pressure is going to build south, and so it's going to depend on, okay, how far west does it build as well, depending on where this is going to get steered. Right now, Florida, probably all the way to Mississippi to Florida, you're protected this time around. This system is not moving up that way. It's even going to have personally, it's going to have a hard time for me getting to Louisiana as well. I'll show you that couple other model runs in a minute here. But this is one of the more easterly outlier model is the Canadian Louisiana. The no gaps has it bringing up towards Louisiana as well. And here's the Euro model. I feel like this model has had the best handle on our synoptic situation the last, probably the last month. It's outperformed the GFS. It's outperformed all the models really, and much weaker system today. But again, it brings it towards the southeast Texas coast here, and has big high pressures anchored right in this area here. Um, will be interesting to see if a little upper low develops here off the eastern coast here this week. Have to see what that ends up doing out here. There's a possibility still of some development off the east coast here. GFS again weak low. This is again on that Wednesday night, Thursday morning time frame. Again, southeast Texas right in here. And here's kind of laying out all the different model runs here. Again, the GFDL has just been real weak with the system, but it has a weak system here. Here was that no gaps run, and then right now I like the HWRF and the Euro, more of a northwest than west northwest bend. This is starting out probably a little farther north and east than Alex did, so it's going to take a lot more of a bend really to get it to Mexico, and that's the reason why, the entire from the Louisiana Texas border to Mexico. This is the area we want to focus in for possible trouble. Again, time period would be Wednesday night, Thursday, and but I'm thinking more mid Texas coast, central Texas coast to Mexico, right in this region here eventually. That the system will push through. And again, some more of the early run 0Z models. Again, eventually that bend towards Texas, they're pretty much clustered right in this region, right in here. And this again would be my area that I'd be focusing on right now. Again, it could probably going to come a little farther north than Alex did. So Texas, you really have to be paying attention to this one. All the intensity models right now do not have this becoming a hurricane. But again, you could see how our intensity forecasting goes. Pretty tough, but it has a lot to do with that shear. Like I said, that could be a problem for this system. Again, the weaker this system goes, probably the farther west it's going to run. So this could be a real quick, if it stays weak, a real quick west northwest runner that just would come into probably into South Texas here as just a rainmaker. That's a possibility as well. A little stronger, it might sneak up a little farther north, farther up the Texas coast. So it's kind of what we're looking at right now. Just a wait and see, watching this system. Nothing developed yet. No low level center yet. Just something to watch for. The hurricane hunters have canceled their mission into the system today. They will try again tomorrow if the system has some potential. Tomorrow they will fly it. That's about it for today. I will have another tropical update tomorrow for you guys. You all have a good day. Take care.